Calgary sends its love to golden goalie Labbe. Yokohama, Japan, August 6. Gold medalist Stephanie Labbe of Team Canada poses with her gold medal whilst on the phone during the women's football competition medal ceremony on Day 14 of the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games at International Stadium Yokohama on August 6, 2021 in Yokohama, Kanagawa, Japan. Stephanie Labbe must be feeling the pride from back home in Calgary. Hard not to, with close friends and those with connections to the superstar goalkeeper in the city's soccer world sending her warm fuzzies and heartfelt notes after she stoned Sweden in helping Canada win the elusive women's soccer gold medal at the Olympic Games. "I sent her a message and said she is my favorite superhero," said Cavalry FC GM/head coach Tommy Wheeldon Jr. "I really mean that, because heroes come to save you at the most opportune time, and she's shown that in penalty kick shootouts that she's a hero. Boy, did she ever Friday." Labbe was golden in the Olympic final, stunning the Swedes with timely saves especially when it mattered most in extra time and in penalty kicks. Of course, the 34-year-old's biggest stop came with Sweden trying to put pressure on Canada in the sixth round of the shootout. Labbe turned away Jonna Andersson's shot, turning the tables on her opponents, who could then only watch in dismay as Julia Grosso stepped up and drove the winning PK home for Canada's gold medal triumph. "It was kind of crazy," said Emily Burns, a goalie who played and trained alongside Labbe when the two played together for Calgary Foothills WFC side. "She was smiling before every penalty kick. She was so in their head before they would kick. She was ready to go and ready to save it. I was stressing very hard during the penalty kicks," Burns continued. "But she has been doing amazing during penalty kicks always and recently too, especially against Brazil when they went to penalty kicks in the quarter-final. So it's just awesome to see she was really confident." Another keeper in Calgary, Cavalry's Marco Carducci, has also trained with Labbe over the years under the guidance of goalie coach Jordyn Santiago. "I mean, definitely a lot of pressure on her there, and I can only imagine what that feels like with Olympic gold on the line," Carducci said. "But honestly, knowing Steph, she's rock solid and such a consistent performer, and she showed that all tournament. So I had a feeling she'd rise to the moment." For Labbe herself, all the hard work leading up to Friday's golden moment were not lost on her. "It just brings you back to those grueling days when you're grinding in the gym," said Labbe post-match. "The past year and a half hasn't been easy for anybody, and for me, I'm thinking about the hardest of days where I didn't even want to get out of bed. But I pushed myself and I kept going, and all of that came to fruition today. And it feels so great." She had all of Calgary and Canada, of course, pushing right along behind her. Among them was another Calgary goalkeeper wearing Canada's colours in Tokyo. Erin McLeod, an alternate for the gold medal winners, was succinct in summing up her emotions Friday. "Gold," she tweeted post-match. "And melts my heart when the team photo came out on Twitter of the beloved Canucks with gold medals draped over their necks. Truly an inspired performance from the team led by Labbe, whom in my opinion is the best in the world," said Troy E. Flannery, who coached Labbe on Foothills in 2018. "She was poised, with presence, and the performance would be considered legendary. This group of women has inspired the nation." Burns agreed. "Obviously, it's great for the entire team, first time ever," said Burns, calling Labbe a mentor for her own career, which continues with Pro League play in France this coming fall. "A lot of those girls have been around for a while and working hard for this, so it's amazing to see and huge for everyone in Canada. But for Steph personally, it's cool to see all of her hard work and everything just translate into something bigger, and winning a gold medal is one of the biggest achievements you can get for professional soccer players. So super proud for her and super excited for them. It's one thing to see them on screen and look up to those national team players, but to actually have trained with Steph and gotten to know her feels pretty special," Burns continued. "She's someone I've looked up to for so long. The same can be said of so many Calgarians, who are feeling the pride of Labbe's and Canada's magnificent ride to gold. I don't think anybody is surprised with her performance because she's always been world-class as both a player and a personality," added Wheeldon Jr. "We're just proud to know her."